it is Jessie. In case you forgot, if you forgot, I'm offended. I don't come on this page dressed like a little woodland pixie or wannabe Harry Styles for me to have to
Keep introducing myself to all of you, okay?
Hi. I guess I wasn't traumatized enough from the adults adopting adults video, and I wanted to traumatize myself further for your entertainment. Please subscribe, I'm literally dying on the inside from this. Today we're talking about mama's boys, which sounds unproblematic and like, you know, how can mama's boys
Go wrong.
Typically a lot of men that respect their mothers, respect other women. I mean, the bare minimum would be respecting women, but hey, it's dangerous out there. Anyways, no, today we are talking about something specific, which is a TLC show called I Love a Mama's Boy. Though in this context, you are not going to be loving a mama's boy. I'm so sorry in advance. Today's sponsor is myself. Is that sad? Not unless I say it is, and I'm saying it's not. I have a music video called I Killed Peter Pan that you all need to watch and comment, I came from the mama's boy trauma. Alright guys, let's get started. So in this video, we're focusing on Esther and Ethan. Esther's her mom, Ethan is her son. Ethan and Lena are engaged. So it's between Ethan's mom and Ethan's soon-to-be wife. All of the drama is going down between them. There's some other characters. Ethan has a twin brother, maybe an evil twin brother. They didn't really get into that, but that would be the least surprising thing about this show. It wouldn't even compare to the reveals that happen in the rest of this show. So our first episode that Esther and Ethan and Lena show up in is called Spanky Spanky. Unfortunately, that will be relevant with who we're following throughout the season.
My name's Esther, and I'm from Columbus, Ohio. And this is my son, Ethan.
You're so sexy.
By the way, we're gonna have an account for how many inappropriate things Ethan says about his mother. That's already point one, and we just got introduced.
Ethan and I like to do a lot of things together. We like to bike ride together, or we'll play baby, baby, baby in the pool.
Yeah, them playing baby, baby in the pool is going to come up. Don't worry, get excited. Or traumatized. Help me.
This is for Lena. Let me see how it looks.
So she's trying on Ethan's future wife's veil, which is a lot of foreshadowing.
Honestly, it's pretty sick.
Dun, dun, dun,
I like it a lot.
Will you kiss the bride?
Yep. You heard that correctly. So they're gonna practice their mother-son dance. You know, normally the mother-son dance is a very wholesome and sweet part of a wedding. This is not wholesome or sweet at all.
So we're here for the mother-son dance.
We want it to be romantic, sexual, sensual.
Romantic
Sexual.
and sensual. Help. I don't think I'd ever use those adjectives to describe a mother-son dance.
I think he was joking, but I think he might not have been joking.
You can see it in his eyes that he's just as traumatized as I am, if not more, because he's actually witnessing this in person. These other people just get dragged into this drama. Everyone is just weirded out and uncomfortable, and no one knows what to do.
Now you can bring it on in. There you go.
Yeah, baby.
That hip over here.
Sorry. Definitely something you say when you're dancing with your mother. Yeah, call your mother baby. Get that hip over there, okay?
The mother and son dance is very important.
The cutaway. The dance teacher's face, he's just like,
Ethan wants to dance to Sexual Healing.
what song should I use for the mother-son dance? What about Sexual Healing? Yeah, seems appropriate.
Grab your mother.
Don't grab my mother.
Grab her tight.
I think we're all entitled to financial compensation after witnessing that. Or let's all like start a support group so we can all make it through that. I don't even think I need to comment on why this is inappropriate because we're all watching the same thing. I love the dance teacher. I know that smile. I have seen that type of smile and I have done that type of smile. That is the smile that you give when you have to be polite because you're in a professional setting, but someone is doing something very, very weird. So here's Lena, Ethan's fiance. All I have to say is, Lena, I hope you're okay. I'll include this at the end of the video, but I researched to see where Lena and Ethan are at now. It's interesting. Stay until the end, you rats.
I grind on me.
What is that count at? Let's add 10 points for that. That was worth 10 points. That was so weird and inappropriate.
Alright. I do think it's weird that I do get jealous of Esther and Ethan's relationship. Just because I don't think anyone has ever really had to feel that way about their significant other and their mom.
So just so you know, Lena does think this is weird, by the way. Lena's not oblivious. Lena knows it's weird. Lena's also a lot younger than Ethan. She's 26, so she's 2 years older than me. And we could sit here all day and be like, why did Lena even get herself in this situation? But ultimately, my overwhelming thought that I had, around her and her experiences when watching the show is just, I feel bad for her. Some of the things that are said to her face are insane.
I like the thing when she just walks on me. Feel like a baller. Got this hot milk on my back.
Pretty sure the word MILF is not something you use towards your own parents. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you call your own parent MILF and DILF. Ew. Stop that.
Got my juices flowing.
Got my juices flowing? I would be turned off even if this was the person I was in love with, but he also said that while dancing with his mom. Okay, that's 100 points.
And spanky, spanky.
I need a second. We need 1,000 points. Now you know why the episode is called Spanky Spanky. Help me, please. Why did I decide to post this video?
She understands it at the end of the day and knows that it's all fun and games.
My idea of fun and games is watching an episode of Riverdale with no context as a comedy. Like, that's fun to me. Okay, maybe that's kind of weird. Okay, that's their idea of fun and games. But I don't know what his idea of fun and games is.
The mother is always going to be number one in some way.
Esther basically justifies a lot of her actions by saying the mother-son relationship is number one and it's the only unconditional love out there. Well, have you ever had pets? They poop. They literally eat my tripod when I try to film. They make out with each other at all hours of the day and I still love them. That is another unconditional love. Anyways, dance rehearsal's done. Let's go see what everyone's up to now in the next episode. This B-roll is so awkward. They're all like... I sense the tension from the B-roll. The whole wedding is being planned by Esther. Ethan and Lena are checking out the venue for the rehearsal dinner. And this is like her one moment to feel like she's contributing. But Esther shows up. She's there peering in the glass. Esther's super judgmental. She doesn't seem to like a lot of things that Lena does, which is, a great feeling to just feel like literally nothing you do is good enough for someone.
The glitter shots.
Please stop.
Yeah, you're a straight MILF.
Uses the word MILF, again, a straight MILF. I don't know why he thought the word straight was a positive word to use. Just kidding, sorry, the gay humor came in. I forgot this is a very straight video I'm filming.
Who are you texting?
My mommy.
What? What? Why are you texting your mom?
I'm texting about you, Lena.
Oh my god. I'm in a throuple over here.
He starts texting his mother about Lena, like while they're in the same room. Okay, I would feel so insecure if I knew two people were texting and talking about me while I was in the same room. It's gonna get more intense from here, so let's move on to the next episode. Esther has a husband. I'm just wondering what the husband thinks about all this. Maybe there needs to be another show, TLC, called I Love a Mom Obsessed with Her Son. Good job, Jesse. Thank you. I think I'm going crazy from watching this. Lena is going to be having her bachelorette, and naturally, Lena doesn't really want her mother-in-law to be at her bachelorette party. Like, her own mother is not going to be at her bachelorette party. Why would her mother-in-law be there? She says it's in Florida. Guess who's going to be in Florida?
But Lena's is gonna be in Miami.
Oh wait, when is yours in Miami?
It's next week.
No way.
Why? Yeah.
This is not planned. I didn't tell you when to have your bachelorette party. You pick next week. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in Florida.
Esther.
honestly don't think it's sheer coincidence that Esther's coming to Miami the same time as I am.
I trust Lane on this. I don't think it was a coincidence either, especially when you see how things unravel.
When can I come? I kind of had my feelings a little hurt because a lot of my friends, they go to the daughter or daughter-in-law's bachelorette party. And I know you said you just wanted it young girls, but I'm kind of like a young girl.
So Esther is, saying all of her friends go to the daughter-in-law's bachelorette party and it's super normal. Let's look that up. Historically speaking, neither the mother nor the mother-in-law is invited to the bachelorette party. The internet says it, so it has to be real. Just like how Famous Birthday said I was in a rock band with my brother. That never happened. It literally never happened in my life. She said she's not comfortable with it, and it's like, well, my niece was comfortable with it. Well, that's a unique situation with a different mother and mother-in-law.
My mom's not coming, like she'll probably get upset.
Anyways, we're moving on later in the episode. We have a cake tasting set up by Esther. Everything's gonna go perfect and as planned, and everyone's just gonna have a great time. The bride's opinion is gonna be respected, because it's her own wedding. Yeah. Lena says she's a really big dessert person, and she'd really like to pick the cake.
Right, either because I'm thinking maybe we do gluten-free for the wedding. We could at least have like an option.
Can you let us get through the rest of the cakes first?
Sure.
You need to take it down a notch.
One of the first words that comes out of his mouth that isn't weird and flirty about his mom too. The absolute bare minimum. The bare minimum is literally in hell. It's that low. You have to go through the whole plot of Journey to the Center of the Earth to get to that bare minimum bar because it's that low. Poor Janine.
If she's going to Florida for the bachelorette party, as a coincidence would have it, I'm going to Florida too.
She can't stop bringing up that coincidence. Almost like rubbing it in Lena's face.
I definitely would never want my mother-in-law to be anywhere near my bachelor.
I love how they have the cake girl giving her opinion. Like literally every random person that they bring in thinks that the things that they do are weird. I've never seen such a low level of self-awareness.
I'm very worried that my mom's gonna end up showing up to Lena's bachelorette party.
You know it's bad when even Ethan agrees that it's a bad idea.
Maybe we just keep it. No, you have to count a piece of cake for each guest.
A piece of cake for each guest. Yeah, that's the correct grammar. Yeah, definitely a person to trust here.
Let her finish what she was saying.
I'm gonna stop right there. Because you have something going on, don't take your bad mood out on me.
Him setting a boundary is him just being in a bad mood. This woman thinks she never does anything wrong ever. Everyone does things wrong, and sometimes you can be a really good person and someone has to still set a boundary with you. It doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person at all.
You just cut Lena off when she
I
was
didn't
just
mean
trying
to
to
cut her
explain.
off, but I
But
don't take your bad mood out.
I'm not, but throughout this
I'm
whole
not
process,
taking-
you always do cut Lena off and kind of will
I
throw
just
it
won't
off.
say anything the whole time, so go ahead.
It's so gaslighty. He's just saying, don't cut Lena off. And she's like, fine, I won't say anything the whole time. Woe is me. Ugh, I know this type of person.
You gotta let Lena have some say in the wedding too.
Honestly, even though I think Ethan's so weird, that felt really satisfying to watch. At least he stood up for her.
Ethan is standing up for me today, which is kind of nice because sometimes it's usually them against me.
Ethan is standing up for me today, so that means most days he's not standing up for her. That's sad. And because Lena's scared of Esther, she's like, let's do gluten-free. Esther still gets her way. Also, no apology to Lena for cutting her off. She wanted gluten-free the whole time, and now she's pretending she didn't. She's like, I want what you guys want. No, you wanted gluten-free. You told Ethan about it. Lena's celebrating her bachelorette party, but Lena is stressed out of her mind that Esther is gonna show up. She goes off to say she'd be really uncomfortable with Esther there because she judges her for drinking. And then we see Esther in Florida as well, and she's stalking Lena's Instagram while hanging out with her friend. Sam and Esther flew to Florida together. They got the same Uber, and Sam was the first drop-off. So Esther also knows where the bachelorette party is now, and she noticed it's very close to where she was staying. Even Esther's own friend is like, don't go to the bachelorette party. That's weird. I stan Debbie. Let's go back to the bachelorette pad and see what's going on.
What are you
Where's
doing
Lena?
here?
Esther shows up. She doesn't listen to her friends. She doesn't listen to Lena. She doesn't listen to her own son. It's kind of like that sound on TikTok. Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm Esther. Nice to meet you.
Her face, she's like, That would be me. I just want one of the friends to go off, but I think everyone is just so scared of her. Also, there's just this power dynamic where Esther's paying for the whole wedding, so no one can say anything.
What are you doing here, Esther?
Well, when she sees why I came, she won't be upset.
I can't believe Esther showed up today. I really didn't think that she was going to.
Listen, I'm literally neurodivergent, okay? I don't pick up on many social cues sometimes, and I can pick up on this social cue. Also, Esther keeps changing her narrative every 2 seconds. First she says she's dropping off a gift, then she says she forgot something, and then she says that, you know, she knew they'd be drinking and God forbid something happened to them. Sure, Esther, you were just so worried about Lena, weren't you? So after the bachelorette party, I don't think Esther stayed too long, but she still showed up, which is still breaking that boundary. Esther and Lena are gonna play tennis together, and there's gonna be a very important conversation that we've been literally waiting for this whole video.
I want to talk to Esther about setting boundaries. I did ask you not to come, so I'm just like a little worried that in the future, like you're just not gonna listen to me next time I ask you not to come.
Slay, speak Lena, speak your truth.
Anytime I come over, I don't just stop by. I always call.
She literally did just come. She didn't call.
But it's not just even the bachelorette. Ethan, in your relationship, it's just so weird sometimes. I don't know, you guys just like flirt with each other, like together.
Flirt?
Yes.
I don't consider it flirting. All the boys, like,
Ethan's 31.
I know.
Thank you. Ethan's 31.
Oh, he's been doing it since he was little.
I had a pacifier when I was little. I don't need those at 24 anymore. Like, that's such a just a weak argument.
If you love him, you're gonna like have to like stop being so flirty with him.
Slay.
She's gotta be kidding me. Like, I'm his mother.
Yeah, you're his mother. Act like it. You're acting like you're the mother to a 3-year-old, not a 31-year-old.
That I would like that affectionate and compliments redirected towards me.
Of course you would.
You know, I would like a, oh my gosh, she's so sexy.
Let me explain that. It's to make me feel good because I'm old.
When I'm on my deathbed and, you know, if I die from old age, I want people to come up to me and be like, hey, sexy, and then I'll just come back to life. Like, it just makes me feel a lot better about being old.
Maybe if you didn't harp on that and you instead were like, Ethan, you're so hot.
So Esther and Ethan are inappropriate with each other. Like, it's just a fact. They're inappropriate with each other. I don't even think it's an opinionated thing. I think the majority of people would think that what they do is inappropriate, except for probably them. And she's like, hey, you guys are inappropriate together, and the solution isn't for them to change anything ever, because she never has to change anything about herself. It's for Lena. So it's Lena's fault. It's literally always Lena's fault. Everything in this show is
Lena's fault.
Because when you're harping and harping and harping on him, that's not a good look for the girl.
Here's where it gets good. Terrible. Literally, I can't believe she's about to say what she's about to say.
You need to treat your man like a king all the time, in the bedroom and out of the bedroom.
Why is she talking about what should be going on in the bedroom when it's in regards to her own child? That's weird. That's so weird.
Bake them cookies, and then when you go upstairs, never say never.
What?
Men are so easy to figure out. They just want to be loved unconditionally.
Okay.
They want compliments all the time. They want to be fed and, you know, I'm going to bleep out that word myself. If you're saying no in the bedroom, there's another woman out there that will say yes.
If you're saying no in the bedroom, there's another woman out there that will be saying yes. AKA, one of the worst things you could do as a woman is just say no to a man when it comes to doing things in the bedroom. It's already a really gross thing for a woman to tell any other woman that, but like also keep in the layer that she's talking about her own son.
You're lovely, but we're replaceable.
All she did was say she just wanted her and Ethan to stop flirting, and it turned into, what does Lena do wrong? Maybe you're not giving him enough in the bedroom. As a woman, you're replaceable. This mom, oh my god, annoys me so much. It's giving like evil stepmom energy. That was a thing that happened. Woo! And now we're gonna move on to another person just trying to do their 9 to 5 that gets very scarred from this whole family. So Ethan is helping his mother shop for dresses for his wedding, which like could be innocent, but like is it ever gonna be innocent with the two of them?
Get guys into the shop very often. In fact, not in my recollection ever had just a son and a mom come in to shop.
Oh my god, Yeah, we don't get a lot of guys in the shop. Never a mother and a son. Esther is telling Ethan about the conversation, but obviously she's not gonna include the details that make her look bad. Like saying that she's replaceable as a woman if she says no in the bedroom.
She does not like when you call me sexy or hot. She goes, I think it's just crazy. And in my head, I'm thinking, this is crazy because I'm his mother.
She totally mixed everything. I don't even remember her using the word crazy. I remember her using the words, you know, like it's embarrassing, which is true.
See, like that is what my mom would look super hot in.
Imagine working in a dress store. Son comes in and goes, that's something my mom would look super hot in.
Mom looks really good with like a plunging neckline.
I'm like running out of words to describe how I feel. Like, I feel like I'm just, am I dissociated? Okay.
Damn! I like the open leg.
Ethan, of course you like the open leg.
It sounds like it's really important that he approves what she's wearing.
Everyone's doing that same look, the
Oh my god.
You like it? It doesn't.
See, there's your pink right there.
I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like that dress. It's giving $20 Amazon disco ball, but maybe it's because I really just don't like this mother.
You are sexy as hell.
Not allowed to say that anymore. You cannot call me sexy.
So sexy, hot, MILF.
Yeah, don't say those things.
She's gorgeous, okay?
Oh,
You're gorgeous.
Oh, honey.
They're like teasing about this very valid boundary that was set. So in episode 9, Lena's about to tell Ethan everything.
I just want me to like tone it down on like the sexual condos and language.
I just want to say this. Nothing's ever sexual.
Wasn't the song that they're dancing to called like Sexual Healing? It literally has the word sexual in it.
Full disclosure, is my mom sexy? Yeah.
Ethan hears that Lena is uncomfortable with a lot of the things he does with his mom. Ethan's response is, you know, let's settle it. Do you think my mom's hot? Yeah, I think there'd be no other valid response to this.
Of course she is.
Okay. Would I have sex with her? No. Disgusting.
Yeah, the fact that you have to say that is even weirder.
I can appreciate a fine wine.
Did he just call his mom a fine wine? So there you go. Everything he does with his mother is completely okay because he's just admiring a fine wine. His mother, that gave birth to him.
I don't think it ever turns heads when me and my mom are flirting out in public.
Every side interview they've gotten from an outside perspective, they think it's bizarre and they're like,
Because she just looks so young. They just think she's my girlfriend.
I don't think they think that. We are finally going to see them play that game they talked about, Baby, Baby, Baby. I've never heard of that game. I only know how to play mermaids in the pool, and sounds like playing mermaids is more fun.
Sometimes they definitely get a little lovey-dovey. I look around, it's like, am I the only one witnessing this?
Remember like 2 scenes ago, he was like, I don't think people in public think anything weird about it. And Ethan's own friend is like, is anyone else witnessing this?
Come in, I wanted you, baby. Oh!
You watching, Leah?
Why did he say you watching Lena?
Baby, baby, baby.
This is a 31-year-old man. This is a 31-year-old man. It's okay, it's fine. It's actually not fine at all.
He's like a baby.
I don't even have commentary for this part. My job for 9 years has been talking, and I can't talk. I was mute for half my life, and I finally got over it, and this is gonna be the thing that is gonna make me mute again.
Am I going here? I'll take Ethan. I can take him. Come on, Ethan.
She refuses to hand her son over to his soon-to-be wife. Imagine like not wanting your child to like get married and have a life outside of you.
I'm pretty frustrated that Ethan and Esther are flirting in front of my friends. I feel a little disrespected. I'm not really sure what to do at this point.
Yeah, I would be upset too. Can you imagine how embarrassing that is? To have your soon-to-be husband, like a grown man, acting like that in front of his mother. It's weird because it goes into like him acting like a little kid to him flirting with his mom and being sexual. Like there's no in between. It's so weird. Also, like all of the girls that are hanging out at the pool party, they look like they would have bullied me in middle school. Like this is what they are doing for fun at their pool party. I bet they're not happy about that. To speed things up a little bit, Lena has cold feet. Her mom notices there's something going on because she's like, she's my daughter. I notice when she's acting a little different. Though I'm not really used to like knowing what a normal like mother-daughter relationship is, or mother-son or anything from watching this show, to be honest.
I'm heading over to Esther's house to do some wedding stuff.
Look at her, she's so little and
Oh my
gentle.
god.
He used the words little and gentle to describe his mom while hugging her. Do you wanna know what the worst part about filming this video is? That I'm not even surprised anymore. That is weird, and I'm just not surprised by that. Like, this show is getting me used to this.
I'm just getting like really overwhelmed that you guys aren't like respecting what I want. You guys are doing baby in front of my friends.
That's our thing.
Yeah, but my friends aren't there.
Okay, that is our thing we've been doing since he was born. I mean, I'm not giving up baby.
Also, just the way you talk to each other, like, just tone it down.
I feel like she walks into it and she knows what she wants to say and she's confident. She's probably thought about it before, and then they say something and like her confidence level, you can like see it drop down, which makes sense, especially in this situation when it's two people versus one. She has to keep making her argument smaller as they keep attacking her.
Lena's been around our family for the last 5 years. I don't know why all of a sudden she's bringing it up now. I just hope that it's not the start of many things that she's gonna bring up, because, you know, the ring's on the finger and then all of a sudden they become more assertive.
Not to get all female empowerment here, but once they get the ring, they get assertive. Being assertive can be a very positive thing. I think I would much rather people be honest with me and set their boundaries and have the relationship be healthy than, you know, someone be so scared. Also, like with the use of the word they, it feels like she's just generalizing women in a not very nice way.
Reprimanded.
Yes.
It doesn't feel good.
No.
Seriously, this isn't funny. I'm actually being serious.
Go hug her.
Anyway, she talks to them. It doesn't really go through at all. You know, in reality TV, you have the interviews, and we have an interview from her that's a little later, and she is saying they're going to postpone the wedding.
So what's going on?
I mean, there's a lot going on right now, so I think we're just gonna postpone the wedding.
Long story short, Ethan's cat is dying. That is the reason the wedding is being postponed, and they're like, are you sure? Is that really the reason the wedding's being postponed? And they say yes.
No, there's no other reason for the wedding to be canceled.
And that's kind of how they end in this show. But we have an update. They broke up. Lena's pinned post on her Instagram says thank you next. Yay! I'm glad this at least kind of ended with a happy ending, though that was very hard to watch. I'm gonna feature my people on the screen as well as your posts. Feel free to tag me in more disturbing things to react to on the internet, because it's extremely fun and not emotionally damaging. Not at all.